Welcome to History in a Hurry. I'm Professor Malcolm Mazer, and in this episode we will cover the Battle of Guadalcanal during World War II. The Battle of Guadalcanal, fought between August 7, 1942, and February 9, 1943, was a pivotal campaign of World War II in the Pacific Theater. It marked the first major Allied offensive against the Japanese Empire and was a critical turning point in the war. Recognizing this, the Allies launched a bold operation to seize the island and disrupt Japanese expansion. On August 7, 1942, U.S. Marines, supported by naval and air forces, landed on Guadalcanal, Tulagi, and nearby islands. They quickly captured the partially completed airfield, which the Americans later finished, and renamed Henderson Field in honor of a Marine pilot killed at the Battle of Midway. The Japanese launched repeated counterattacks by land, sea, and air to reclaim the island, resulting in brutal battles in dense jungle terrain and treacherous waters. One of the most significant engagements of the campaign was the naval battle of Savo Island on August 8th to 9th, where Japanese forces inflicted heavy losses on Allied warships. However, the Allies managed to hold their ground on Guadalcanal. The struggle for air superiority over the island was equally critical, as control of Henderson Field allowed the Allies to launch airstrikes against Japanese forces and supply lines. The Cactus Air Force, as the American air units were called, played a crucial role in defending the island and disrupting Japanese operations. The conditions on Guadalcanal were harrowing for both sides. Soldiers endured sweltering heat, torrential rain, and diseases such as malaria and dysentery, which claimed as many lives as combat. Supplies were scarce, and the jungle terrain made movement and communication difficult. Despite these challenges, the Allied forces, primarily consisting of U.S. Marines and Army units, fought tenaciously to repel Japanese offensives. One of the bloodiest confrontations occurred in October 1942 during the Battle for Henderson Field, where American forces successfully defended the airfield against a massive Japanese assault. Naval battles were a key component of the Guadalcanal campaign. The waters around the island became known as Iron Bottom Sound due to the large number of ships sunk during the conflict. The battles of Cape Esperance, Guadalcanal, and Tassafaronga were among the most significant, demonstrating the intense naval rivalry between the U.S. and Japan. The decisive naval battle of Guadalcanal in November 1942 marked a turning point as the Japanese Navy suffered heavy losses, including the battleship Hiei. This defeat crippled Japan's ability to reinforce its troops on the island and shifted the balance of power in the Allies' favor. By early 1943, the tide had turned decisively against Japan. Allied forces, bolstered by reinforcements, launched offensives to push the remaining Japanese troops off Guadalcanal. Facing mounting losses and dwindling resources, the Japanese High Command decided to evacuate their forces. Operation KE, the Japanese withdrawal, was completed by February 9, 1943, effectively ending the battle. The Allies declared Guadalcanal secure, marking a significant victory in the Pacific Theater. The Battle of Guadalcanal was a critical moment in World War II. It halted Japanese expansion and marked the beginning of a series of Allied offensives that would eventually lead to Japan's defeat. The campaign showcased the importance of combined arms operations, with land, sea, and air forces working together to achieve strategic objectives. The victory at Guadalcanal had far-reaching implications. It boosted Allied morale and demonstrated that Japanese forces, previously considered invincible, could be defeated in sustained combat. The campaign also drained Japanese resources and diverted attention from other critical areas. In retrospect, the Battle of Guadalcanal highlighted the brutal and unforgiving nature of warfare in the Pacific. The sacrifices made by the soldiers, sailors, and airmen who fought there were immense, and their efforts laid the groundwork for the ultimate Allied victory in the Pacific. Today, Guadalcanal is remembered as a symbol of courage, perseverance, and the turning point that marked the beginning of Japan's retreat in World War II. Thanks for racing through history with us on History in a Hurry. If you enjoyed today's quick dive into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a fast-paced trip through time. Please reply in the comments with ideas for our next history lesson. See you in the next one.